Hello, Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of the Inked Happiness. This is the first episode of 2024. So, Happy New Year. Let's hope and wish and pray that you all have a year full of fountain pens and many bottles of inks and many writing instruments, that you spend many hours uh, doing what we love doing the most, writing with pens, penning down our thoughts, and about being with pens in general. Let's hope you have a painful year ahead, a fountain penful year ahead. Uh, Today, I'm going to treat you to a special fountain pen in the sense that it is one of those iconic Indian fountain pens which we all cherish, which we all love, pens that carry a particular name, pens that are backed by a legacy, and sadly or unfortunately, the kind of pens that we don't normally make these days. So this is also a vintage pen, naturally a vintage pen, and I'm going to show it to you, and I hope that you guys like it. Yes, I'm talking about a Ratnam, this particular Ratnam pen, which is very close to my heart. It's one pen that has been with me for a long time. I love writing with it, and I'm going to show you this pen. I'm going to feature this pen in this video for all of you to enjoy. Now, there is one thing that I want to say in this context before I go ahead and show you the pen. Actually, the point is, why a vintage pen? Why is this pen so close to my heart? Why do I love this pen? Or why I would put this pen, place this pen way above many of the pens from the current crop, many pens that are far more expensive than this particular pen, even many imported pens which have even more illustrious backgrounds or legacies. Why? The primary thing what sets this apart is the uniqueness of this pen. Most pens today, unfortunately, and this is again my personal view, you may not agree with it, but my personal view is that most pens are trending towards becoming standardized. Standardized in the, when I say standardized, I mean these are pens that have the same or similar acrylic bodies. They have the same 3-in-1 filler system with most converters coming from the lower end and some from the middle tier, and some that are imported, which are branded converters, but they are uniform. They are uniform across their particular segments, and with with standardized nibs. Now, standard a nib is the heart of the pen, and when all the nibs start writing similarly, when most of the nibs come from a particular manufacturer, and so the only distinguishing factor is how the pen looks, or to some extent, how it feels, how it is balanced, or how it is crafted. But these are very small things in the whole picture of the pen. And I would say these are not really distinguishing factors. So most pens look and feel the same, which is kind of a drag, you know. So, but these pens, because the nibs were made by different manufacturers, different in those halcyon days of Indian pens, uh, all the pens had different characters. It was like you were relating to a different person, that you were talking to a real pen of flesh and blood, someone you could talk to, you could relate to, and someone who would get back to you in return. So it was a kind of a interactive process, writing with a pen. This is what I miss mostly in the current crop of pens. I'm not saying they're bad, it's just that they're different. They're different, and they're so uniform, they're so like ein Reich, ein Führer kind of a thing, ein Volk. So everything is, but we come from a from a culture that celebrates unity in diversity. So we are united by our love for pens, but we are diverse in our choice of pens. So, or in the way we relate to pens, in the way we talk to pens, the way we have the pens write for us, the way we use them, the way we carry them, the way we love them. So this is one thing that I wanted to say. Uh, uh, I think I should now go and show you the pen, but you know, look at this ebonite. This ebonite is beautiful, and like all ebonites, it feels extremely good in the hand. This is not a very heavy pen. This is fairly light. It has a good size. You know, if you compare these two, you will see the size of this pen. And what do I say? This clip, again, this clip was also manufactured in-house, which is why it has the Ratnam name etched in here now. And the thing that I really wanted to show you is the nib, because while Ratnam pens are fairly available, the this nib is unique for this pen. Some, you know, and this nib was also exclusively made for Ratnam. I'll show you writing samples after all these years. And let me see, it's Ratnam, we are written here. It's Ratnam pen, 14 karat, and 1980. And there's another TPO Chiraya. I don't know what it means. Anyway, so, and this has an ebonite fade, as you can see. It's a beautiful pen. It's an eyedropper filler, and I'm not opening it up because this is already inked, and I use this pen to write. And like another thing, you know, if you notice, our pens, Indian pens, especially the old ones, had needed many turns to open. Nowadays, it's so this thing to have a pen open in only half a turn or one and a half or two turns, so that because you want to open it up first and start writing and taking notes. But this is from an old time when you had all the time, and this is one of the reasons why I am a fountain pen fanatic, because I absolutely refused to be sucked in by this mad haste to run, irrespective of knowing your destination, run in any direction. I don't. I want to slow down. I want to deliberately slow down. I want to take things easy, and I want to enjoy the art of writing as opposed to just scribbling. So, this is another reason why I love pens, and especially pens like this. So, what I will do now is I will show you writing samples and hope you like it. A couple of requests. Please write in your comments. Please write whether you would want me to show more of these pens, because most of the requests that I get are for Chinese pens, and I am forced to show you Chinese pens, which just to honor your requests. But I would love to show you more of these pens, old pens, pens that I use, pens that are in my collection, not necessarily only Indian pens, but also vintage and antique pens from abroad, from different parts of the world, which pens that come with a particular story. This pen, for example, this is a second-hand pen, a pre-loved pen. So it probably had one or more owners before it has come to me. So this pen has a sweet spot. So identifying that particular sweet spot is also part of the journey. And then once you do that, the pen lends itself or blends itself, blends into your hand. So you continue writing like that, because there is another thing that I just wanted to mention in passing. It is that it's not about a pen being good or bad in your hand. It's about you learning how to use the pen. This is a huge difference. You go to a shop, you buy a pen from a shelf, and you write and you say, nah, I don't like it, and throw it away. You probably have the money. Most of us have. So we can afford to do that, but that's not it. It's about the pen. You have to respect that particular pen. You have to respect its quirks. You have to learn and embrace it with all its faults, with all its characteristics, and then make it a collaborative journey. And that is where the pleasure of writing starts sipping in. That is what takes you on to the next level of your fountain pen experience. So I won't take any more of your time. Happy New Year again. Please write your comments. Please tell me what you want from me. Please help me. And another thing, I keep forgetting saying this. Some of you have contributed to this channel, saying that you appreciate what we are trying to do, and you have made token contributions. I didn't know that it's possible to be done in YouTube, but I'm absolutely speechless. I'm grateful to you. Thank you so much for your gesture, because not only do you love the fountain pens, you want to stand up and be counted, and that is what matters. So if you want to contribute, you are most welcome, because to be very honest, it takes a lot of time, money, energy and effort to do these videos, and so any help, any contribution is most welcome. So thank you very much.